Hello everyone and welcome. Today's video is on the Salt Lake City area. If you're new to the channel, I like to explore old architecture and history from a somewhat skeptical point of view. I'm just here to ask questions and see what we can find. First up is the temple. It's said to have been finished in 1893. It's a super ornate, impressive structure, especially for the time. Here's a bird's eye view from 1867 showing the temple already completed. And another bird's eye view from 1870 showing the completed temple as well. These do seem kind of odd because we are told the temple wouldn't be completed for another 20 years. Although I understand that they could have been creative renderings of what was to come. Here we have one of the construction photos. It already looks fairly complete at this point, and you do have the typical whited out background, but I'll leave it up to you to decide. There are other construction photos online if you want to take a look at those. Here is a section of a wall that goes around the entire complex. Nearby is a much simpler adobe brick building said to be built in 1847. The contrast is very striking. Next is what is known as the Great Saltair, said to be completed in 1893, the same year as the temple. It was a beach resort built on the shores of Salt Lake. It had an elaborate, exotic style, and the photos of it are impressive. Fires are a common theme when it comes to these old world structures, and this one is no exception to that. Then there's the City and County building, built in 1894 by these gentlemen. Again, a massive undertaking, reportedly built in just 3 years. That's especially notable considering this was the same period when the Saltair and the temple were being built. I don't claim this timeline is impossible, but it is ambitious, especially when you factor in all the tools, resources, and workforce that would have been needed. Now let's look at the Utah State Capitol, built between 1912 and 1916, just 20 years after Utah became a state. It sits on a hill overlooking the city and has a massive dome and Corinthian columns. For a small, newly formed state, it's impressive that they pulled this off in 4 years, hauling tons of granite and building at this scale and detail. As an honorable mention, we have the Provo Library. It occupies the former Brigham Young Academy and was built in 1892. Again, another large, ornate building right in that same time period. This is located about 40 miles south of Salt Lake. There are many more buildings like these throughout Utah and across the US, but I just wanted to highlight a few today. So thank you for watching and have an awesome day.